So, hello and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, I sucked it up and I finally just got drawn into this game so much that I have to play it. It's a dating sim. I haven't seen all the videos, but I've seen enough to know. But yeah, it's totally a dating simulator. Oh god, I'm a guy, right? So I'll just use my husband's name. He can be the guy who deals with all this. Secretly, I don't have to deal with it. So yeah, let's get into it. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. That was terrible. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Rude. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you? You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Not mean, Marcus. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Jeez. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. So I am going to try to make this a 30-minute video. Give or take how long I feel I shouldn't be recording. Because this is going to get to the point. It's going to get to the issue. It's going to get good in a bit. Anyways. So yeah. As we draw near to the school, it becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Marcus, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I'm dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. So he likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Sounds like my kind of day. I was talking about how oh my goodness, I can't. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Well, it's called introvert, lady. Don't make it mean. It's not terrible to be an introvert. I'd like to stay home. Thank you. Rude. You trust me, right? No. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Well, then go worry about somebody else. Alright. Oh, look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. Ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day's as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Hello? Sayori? Suri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in class. I thought I'd catch you coming out. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... You know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? No, I just don't want to go to your BS club. Suri is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show entrance after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made some cupcakes and everything, and don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! She's so excited. I'm trying to get through this quicker than most channels have. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and up the stairs, a section of the school I rarely visit because generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. Told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I can't speak either. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Marcus, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. I'm gonna totally forget the voices I give them. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her while... You can ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Marcus. Monica smiles sweetly. What is that pose? I don't trust it. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Marcus. We have room for you at the table, so you can come sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Okay, sweet. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk... Blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil from the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. All cute. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate are used to make ears. All cute. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sawyer grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious! Sawyer talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Great. I turn the cupcake around my finger looking for the best angle to take a bite so I don't get cupcake on my face. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright, shit. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissive conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yeti's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yeti looks away. I mean that, you know... I believe you, Yeti. It's okay. Well, tea and reading a book might not be a pastime for me, but I at least do enjoy tea. If it was coffee, that's a different story. Oh boy, I love it. I'm glad. Yeti faintly smiles at herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then she smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Duh. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my... As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the bake club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the next events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Don't like your stances. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I think what I'm going to do with the videos is just make the whole video one day, so we're not losing. Anyways, so yeah, one day, one video. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to just find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted of the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Marcus, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without even thinking after seeing Yeti's sad smile. Aw. Blah, blah. Anyway, what about you, Yeti? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oops, wrong voice, I'm sorry. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read horror. I read a horror book once. I love horror, so it'd be more than once in real case. I desperately grasp at something I can relate at the I can desperately grasp at something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yeti might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I would never expect that, Yeti. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eye dart over to me for a split second. What the fuck? Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Soryu sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet, are ya? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing in oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oop. Do you have writing experience too, Yeti? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess that's the same for Yeti. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea for blah, blah, blah. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yeti look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we will share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Marcus? Sure. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, God. But, I'm sorry, I thought. Marcus, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend each day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay! Because, just want to beg you. I don't actually want to be here. Yes! I'm so happy! Yuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Alright, fuck off me. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. So I do apologize if Sayori and Monika sound the same. I'm still working on voices. And I have a slight cough, so gonna be issues a little bit. Thanks, I guess. Leave me too. Okay, everyone. Blech. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring into the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Marcus, I look forward to seeing how you express. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, alright. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yeti and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Marcus, since we're here already, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Siri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! So excited. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yeti, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Nudge, nudge. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that's starting with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy. Let's get writing this poem, and then we'll cut the video there. Weird music. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club members would like. Alright. So, Yeti likes dark, brooding things that would make your mind put pictures in your head. Big words, too. Nope, that is Sayori. And Natsuki's easy. She likes pink, cute things. But Yeti and Sayori, contamination should be Yeti. Yep. Frightening, Yeti. Climax, Yeti. Disaster, Yeti. Existence, Yeti. Philosophy, Yeti. Agonizing. infallible big words I don't understand, disoriented, incongruent, variance. I'm trying to pick Yeti because I love Yeti. She's the gothic girl that reads the weirdest things. Starscape. I'd pick Doki Doki, but I think that would perk up Natsuki. Sensation, uncontrollable, imagination, secretive, determination, and defeat. Oh, that was Sayori. Alright. Entropy. Alright, so I mostly got Yeti. With that being said, I'm going to end the episode here. I should have did that when I picked the last word. And we will kick off this in the next episode. I hope you guys are liking Doki Doki Literature Club. If you like what you see, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. Bye!